Yo, what's up? My name's Petrowski. Welcome back to episode 5 of Road to PokeMMO. This is a series where I kind of work through PokeMMO, the MMO Pokemon game that we all know and love, and work and progress towards making a main account from scratch. This is season 2, episode 5, and I hopefully you guys have watched all the episodes up till this point. I'm happy to have you. So, the kind of information in our starting point right now is 2 gym badges in the Unova region. We're working towards our competitive PvP OU team around by the time we finish this region, which will be really fun, really exciting. I did all of my planning, all of my research and strategy and team building in episode 3, so I highly recommend checking that out if you haven't. This episode, we're going to be heading towards Castelia City, I believe, which is a really cool city, a really beloved one in this region and in this entire franchise. Probably I'm a huge fan of Castelia City. It's probably one of my favorite cities in the entire game, being modeled and based after New York City. Really cool. I'm an East Coast boy in the US, so I always love that stuff. I think it's super cool, and it's always I love this bridge. I've always loved running across this bridge. I think the charm has never really left for me. And I think it's always really cool. But anyways, our team is looking pretty beat up, surprisingly. We're really hurt, so we're going to get to the Poke Center as fast as possible. This bridge should be mostly safe. There might be a trainer or two, but I don't think there is, if I recall correctly. I feel like they actually didn't want you to encounter many trainers across this bridge to increase immersion when crossing it, which makes sense. So our goals this episode, that's going to be the important part, right? Our goals this episode are mostly going to consist of completing the Castelia City gym, which is the one we're coming up to. And then if we have time, if it's not too difficult to battle through that gym and unlock access to that gym, which you always have to do. Each city in Unova is infamous for you have to kind of unlock access to the gym leader, which is a little annoying. But I still love the region. But yeah, it's definitely probably the biggest downfall, honestly, in my opinion. But battling through the gym, and then we have enough time, I actually want to head up to this area on Route 4 in the Desert Resort and look for, there's some really important Pokemon around that area, being Scrafty / Scraggy, the baby evolution, Scraggy and Sandile. Those are literally 2 of the most important Pokemon that I could ever pick up during my PokeMMO journey, especially when building a main account. Getting a Crocodile and a Scraggy, or multiple of them if possible, for storyline runs is going to be super crucial. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up here. Is the PC blocked? Okay, this person moves out of the way. Do I know GeoNet? Nope, don't care. Oh no, do they explain it to me? Okay, we skip a tutorial, thankfully. We're going to heal up at the PC really quick. Rocking with our level 20 Servine, our Choice Band Rhyhorn. Having the items for this next region is super nice. I do need to unlock the bicycle. I definitely don't remember how you unlock the bicycle in this region, and I'll have to look that up momentarily. But first things first, I'm literally just going to run straight over to the gym, which I know is over here on the left side, because I'm used to doing it during my gym runs on my actual main account. But I'm going to go ahead and run over here and see if I can go into the gym. I assume someone pops out. Yep, someone pops out, of course. I just challenged the gym leader. Bug-type Pokemon, etc. Okay, Sharon, no one cares. See you later, dude. Oh, here comes the gym leader. Yep, he's like, okay, yep, exactly. So he's like, sorry, could you wait a bit? Gotta go mess with Team Plasma. Yeah, that sounds about right. So let's go ahead and see what they're up to. Alright, so after a quick Google search, I actually found out that, okay, there we go, found the dock that they're on. I found out that we should unlock the bicycle at the next city. Like, basically, as soon as we enter the next city, we defeat some Team Plasma grunts, and a daycare dude gives us the bicycle. So that's pretty easy. But here I found out I found the dock. I believe it's the straight middle dock. If you're playing along with me and you're looking for this, it's the exact middle dock, or pier? What am I saying? Dock, pier, pier. Oh my god, the middle pier in the city. Good lord, I'm a little tired today, I guess. Yeah, it's the middle dock, middle pier. Why am I having such issues saying pier? Never mind. It's the middle dock in the city right there, as you can see. The dude ran off. I honestly totally missed the dialogue. I'm going to run back to the gym and see what to do next. Alright, this dude's here, swinging back and forth, looking pissed. Sprinting down the Team Plasma grunts like Usain Bolt. Let's go ahead and follow him, I guess. Let's try to mess up some bad guys, I guess, so we can just finally unlock the gym to be able to battle him. Let's go ahead and see. There's some really cool trainers in some of these buildings in Castelia City, and I'll try to go through and cover some of them, because some of them are actually quite useful. Like Morimoto, for example, is a really important one late game, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that in a little bit. So he's one of the best trainers late game. Go ahead and battle every 24 hours, and he'll give you like 18k every, like, I think actually maybe I think it's it might be 16 hours or 18. I think it's 18 actually. To be specific, I believe it's 18 hours exactly. Should be able to leave toward the end of this guy really quickly. But yeah, this is Sandile. This is a Pokemon that I definitely really need to get coming up throughout the storyline. Sandile and Scraggy are super important. Crocodile and Scrafty being like the only two. So Crocodile and Scrafty are the only two Pokemon within PokeMMO that learn Moxie. All of the other Pokemon like Gyarados that get it as like a hidden ability, there's no hidden abilities in PokeMMO. So the only two Pokemon that can get Moxie in this game are Scrafty and Crocodile. This is bad. Why is this so funny? Team Plasma being like, this is bad. Yep. See you later. Peace. Defeated. Easy peasy. What do we do next to unlock the gym? We gotta chase this guy probably. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, here's the whole Daniel Boomers from the Unova storyline. Let's go ahead and get through all this dialogue. I don't want to bore you guys. We'll see you guys once this is over. This dialogue is basically just explaining the white dragon. I assume Reshiram. He's basically just explaining that that's what created this world. That's what created Pokemon. He wants to bring back that hero. That's all this dialogue is. At least they returned Bianca's Muna. That's kind of nice, I guess. Thank you. I don't know if I should be thanking them. Yeah, why? Literally, okay, true, Iris. Why are you thanking them? They take people's Pokemon. True. Iris literally preaching. Can't believe that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, finally we get through that little arc. Let's see if I can battle this dude. What do they drop over here? We'll go ahead and check that in a split sec. We get one Yachi Berry for this. That's really funny. I think Yachi Berry is one of those reduced damage type berries, but I don't know which one. Where is it at? Is it ice type? Weakens a super effective ice type one time. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I'll take it. It's not horrible. It's probably pretty good on something like Dragonite or Garchomp. A nice like 4 times weak dragon Pokemon. And a Smoke Ball here. Sure. Honestly, Smoke Ball is actually a pretty useful item. Smoke Ball is actually an item that I will sometimes use when using like a synchronized Pokemon when shiny hunting. It's best to avoid that if possible. Like it's best to have your Pokemon Speed EV trained and trained up enough to not have to use Smoke Ball, because usually Smoke Ball triggers a text box. So what that means is it's actually slower to run away from battles with Smoke Ball, because it triggers more text, right? So it makes every battle take a little longer. Whereas if you're able to just like Speed EV train everything, you can technically, you know, just go faster. But so let's start battling these clowns. I love this gym. I love the honey. I don't know why it's so funny to me / cute. Like I love honey. I love bees. I think the honey dripping over all the walls of this gym was I think it stands out as well. I think it's such a like bright colored. And this gym is so interestingly designed. I think that is one of the most maybe one of the most underrated positive aspects of Gen 5 is that the gym design and the level design and the actual like geography of the map and everything is just so incredible. I'm so obsessed with it. I think it's totally gorgeous. This is actually gonna be a tough battle, as you can see. I probably want to be able to bring in my Rhyhorn and go for a Smackdown, I guess. I could like Choice Band, Stab. Smackdowns might be my best way to get through this gym. The issue is Rhyhorn's going to be so slow. So it's going to be a huge issue. I probably should be leading with Meowth. I'm going to go for one more tactical here to get off a little more chip damage and then just switch into like Meowth or something. Get XP on my Servine while still, you know, keeping it alive barely. I could safe switch here into... I could switch into Snubble and kind of just sacrifice switch it. I don't know if I need to against this person. I kind of just want to bring in my Meowth, I guess, and Fake Out while keeping it healthy. I don't know if I needed to make this sacrifice play. I think I actually could have just gone straight into Meowth and taken some damage from Bug Bite, but it's totally fine. And then having the Snubble to be able to switch back into later to get another Fake Out if needed would have been nice, but I just don't know if I need all that. I feel like I'm definitely overthinking these small trainers coming into this, but I don't know. I like to play it to the best of my ability. Having Technician on your Meowth as well. This is a huge thing that I have neglected in previous playthroughs occasionally. Having Technician is so important to your Meowth's damage early game. It's really huge. Yeah, Technician is just really quite good. I should be safe here to just go for Cut. It's actually my highest damaging move over Bite due to Stab. Poison Point's going to poison me though, but I will be able to two-shot the Venipede exactly. As long as I get like a decent roll. Maybe I like high-rolled that last cut. I took a lot of damage there as well. I might just go, yeah, I'm actually going to go heal really quick, and I'll come right back to the gym. I'm going to cut really quick, go heal, and I'll be back, and I'll see you guys in one split sec. Harlequin Jack has been defeated though. Easy peasy. Alright, something I realized once I got to the PC to heal is that I walked all the way here. I actually don't have a teleport Pokemon. So I actually really want to pick up a teleport Pokemon really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and look for an Abra, I believe, with hopefully a decent special attack stat. Let's see if we can find something. Naive Nature. Oh yeah, this actually looks like the best bet. Naive Nature, 4K, teleport. It's only level 7 though, which is the main issue. None of these Kadabras are going to have teleport, which sucks. Let's see this one. Lonely Nature, teleport. Nah, I'll just go. I think this one's the best one. Yeah, the naive one. Having a plus speed nature is pretty nice. It also has 25 plus special attack as well as 20 plus speed. Yeah, I'll definitely take that one. Yeah, I want to go get my party. It just saves a lot of time. Having a teleport Pokemon in your party during storylines is just super, super nice. It saves a lot of time. And I keep wanting to use this Snubbull during my storylines. I think it's so cool, but it never works out. I think Expert Belt Snubbull with all of these, things is so sick, but I think it's actually the weakest link in my party, and I always just let it die, and I'd rather have a teleport Abra. It's pretty sad that I'd rather have a teleport Abra than an actual, Pokemon that can, attack at least to a decent extent, but I think it's just legitimately more useful. I'm going to go ahead and Keybind teleport to my 4 hotkey. I recommend you guys doing the same. Key binding, stuff like that is really, really important. It makes the game feel a lot smoother as well. I just love the way key binds feel in games. I played a little bit of World of Warcraft, not a whole lot, but literally my favorite thing in World of Warcraft was just key binds. When I played a Warlock in World of Warcraft Classic, I easily had over 60 key binds. It was insane. And that was my favorite part about the game, setting all of these key binds and trying to memorize each one for the right situation, and just having the muscle memory and the hand movement and flow to be able to do all of that was really, really fun for me. So I love key binds is the TLDR of that. Let's go ahead and start unlocking the puzzles to this gym. Keep battling through these honey walls. I love the way you kind of squeeze through here. Let me show you guys. You guys have probably seen. I guess actually maybe it's not there. Oh, this dude. This is actually probably the most annoying trainer in the gym, I guess, because I always run into this dude on accident during my gym runs on my main account, my gym reruns. I have to make sure I sidestep that button because he still pops up and just wastes time, I guess, costs you time. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and this guy has a balloon. That's hilarious, an air balloon. I'm gonna go ahead and tackle him, I guess. Go ahead and get a tackle on him. I wonder if Leaf Tornado would actually be doing more damage. I probably should check that a little more. So 65 with stab is gonna end up being what is that, 95 damage or something? 95 and then halved. I think it actually might do slightly more damage, but it's really close. And it also has a chance to lower. Yeah, plus Miracle Seed. I actually think we can actually just test it. I think Leaf Tornado is actually going to do more damage than Tackle. We can test it right here. Just kidding. Wait, is Sawaddle Bug Grass? Is that why? Do I have it on my decks? Okay, that's why. That actually makes total sense. It 4 times resist grass as opposed to the 2 times resist that I thought it was, or normal resist. So yeah, 4 times resist. That makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and I guess just bring in Meowth then and go for the fake out payday. Or should I sacrifice? I can sacrifice my Abra. I don't need it to alive to teleport, so Abra literally serves the same purpose as Snubbull to some degree, which is super nice because I don't need it alive to teleport. I can just teleport even though it's, passed away for the time being. So I can swap to that, come into Meowth for free, get up a fake out in payday and get a ton of free damage off and just really blast through this. Oh, he's going to switch. What a genius player. Look how talented these AI are. We're going to knock that air balloon off him though, which is still pretty nice. Fake out doesn't do much there, obviously, because he got to switch off of it, and he resists all of my attacks. So now I have to play this a little more. That is, I don't know, that's so crazy to me. That is so, funny to me, even. That actually makes this fight really complicated. If I lose this fight, how messed up is that? I really need to train. I might just have to go to some grass and train. My Pokemon feel, drastically underleveled, and you can't do that in PokeMMO. PokeMMO storyline and the gym leaders and everything are just too brutal. You can't be underleveled during these gym leaders. You're gonna pay for that, right? You're gonna get bit in the ass for that. Okay. I'm trying to think what my play here is. This is actually tough. He shouldn't have a fighting move, so I guess I'm just trying to payday here, even though it resists. Get my coins and then go into bites for flinches. That damage is pathetic. This, how did this turn into a tough battle? That's hilarious. I want to keep my Meowth alive for fake out, I believe. I'm going to go into Ghastly. Ghastly should just get one shot by this bug bite, I'm pretty sure. But that's, what can I, oh wow, he faked it. What did he predict my Ghastly switch? That's so hilarious. That's too funny. That's actually too funny. But now I can go into Servine and look for a Leaf Tornado. So Leaf Tornado might be able to one-shot this Dwebble. That's what I'm hoping for. Actually, it probably doesn't. But that's okay. It'll do decent damage nonetheless. You can't see percentages in PVM. Okay, it actually does one-shot. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. So while I was going to come back in, I think I'm safe to just go ahead and Leaf Tornado and let this thing go down. I'm trying to think if, like, or just Tackle, sorry. Yes, I'm just going to Tackle here. Even though I'm going to miss out on XP on the Servine, that's totally okay. I'm going to crit on the Tackle. Now I can bring in at Meowth and go for the fake out Payday like before, and that should be able to finish this thing off. But like this, like even this battle became so much more complicated. I literally am going to end up losing like 3 to 4 of my Pokemon on a pre-gym leader battle. Oh my god, it never I guess never ceases to amaze me, never ceases to shock me how, I guess I could have cut there. I should have cut. Yeah, I lose my Meowth now, but that's okay. It means I can get more XP on my Rhydon, or my Rhyhorn, I guess. Or I'm going to split it. I'm going to go Magikarp and then switch into Rhyhorn. I actually want more XP on my Magikarp more than I value the XP on my Rhyhorn. So yeah, I'm definitely happy to. Like, this Rhyhorn isn't that good. I don't really want to waste XP on this Rhyhorn, actually. I don't want to use this Rhyhorn for storyline. But it'll be good during this gym. Hopefully this doesn't just one-shot him. Oh my god, it crit him. Actually, wow. If I lose this, I think I do, because I only have Splash, right, on Carp? Did I lose this fight to a crit? And to me misclicking Payday instead of cut? Like, that is so funny. Dude, PokeMMO is brutal. It never surprises me. It always surprises me. It never ceases to surprise me. Like, is this fight even worth using a revive on? Honestly, probably for time, it probably is. I'm actually going to go ahead and revive. What do I want the XP on? Servine, Meowth. Probably Servine, I guess. That's really funny that I have to use a revive here, though. That is actually insane. That is so funny. So I should be able to come in on Servine here. Throw up a Tackle. Finish off this Waddle. I need to go train, dude. I need to go train, dudes. That's hysterical. I'm literally just... We gotta go fix this, boys. Alright, back to the PC to heal really quickly, and I need to stop screwing around. I need to buckle down, take these NPCs seriously, and maybe go find a spot to train in. The issue is, there's not a great spot for me to train in right now. If I can go north of this city and just go straight to the desert resort, that actually might be ideal, because then I could go train there on top of catching some good Pokemon. So I'm going to try that really quick. I'm going to run straight north up to the desert resort, and up to that Route 4, and I will see, you know, if I can progress to that location yet. Okay, I made it. I'm here. I made it. Let's go grab this Pokeball really quick. And I'm going to start running around in these areas. Like, look at all these gamers over here grinding. I wonder if this is a trainer I can battle. I should be able to take this dude, I believe. Oh, just kidding. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's actually perfect. So let me look around in this sand and look for some cool Pokemon that I can grab. Darumaka is a pretty cool Pokemon. I don't want to battle this Horde, though. That is so not worth. Super not worth. But yeah, I'm going to run back and forth in the sand, try to find some cool Pokemon, like some Sandile, maybe a single encounter Darumaka, a Scraggy. Basically, all of the encounters here are probably good, but I will go back and forth and show you guys what Pokemon are here, what to look out for. And this is a great strategy. If you ever make it to Castelia City, another Horde, that's hilarious, another natural Horde. If you go to Castelia City in your playthrough, I really recommend coming up to Route 4 immediately before even doing the gym leader. Getting a Darumaka to help blast through the gym leader as well when he's a bug type could be super helpful. So yeah, this is a great strategy. I wish I would have thought about this sooner. There we go. There's a Sandile. Perfect. So I'm super excited to go ahead and catch some of these really powerful Pokemon on Route 4. All right, here we go. The first Sandile caught of the series. It is modest, which is pretty bad, but dude, I'm happy to see the first one. That's sick. Also, it has Intimidate. Like, dude, man, having an Intimidate user in the party could also be super useful. Like, yeah, I'm really excited to actually grind this spot for a little bit. I'm probably going to grind this spot for a little bit, get some really cool, useful Pokemon, and then end up heading back to complete the gym leader. And then after completing that gym leader, I might spend a decent chunk of a future episode grinding in this location. I think it'll be super cool. I do think that so far throughout season 2, I feel as though my videos have been really talk heavy, and I haven't progressed as much in the storyline as I would have liked. And if you've noticed that, I appreciate that concern and I appreciate that feedback. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That would be like really incredible for me. But I think I want to do more. I want to be doing more each episode, recording a little less, kind of talking a little less. But I should be able to tackle here, and it actually should live. Yeah, I want to talk a little less and progress a little more throughout the story during each episode. I just feel like these early episodes, I've had so much to say, right? Like with a new season, a new series, new goals, everything in mind, there's so much to explain and so much to cover. So I feel like that's why these first couple episodes have been super talk heavy. But hopefully it can get more into, more jotted, succinct, specific points over the course of this season and this series. So here we go, the Darumaka encounter. That's incredible. I love Darmanitan. I would absolutely love to have one during my storyline team. I really want one during my PvP team once we reach that goal. So that is really intense. I'm gonna catch this dude, and I will see you guys when I'm ready to throw a Pokeball at him. Alright, Darumaka's catch rate seems to be much more difficult than I expected. I've thrown, I think, 8 Pokeballs at him at this HP, and he has not caught so far. So I definitely want to go buy a lot more Pokeballs, and buy more Great Balls and Ultra Balls if possible as well. So, it's not even close. I might just have to throw my 3 Great Balls at him and pray and wish for the best, because these Pokeballs are really, really not working. So if you come here with the hopes to catch a Darumaka, bring some Great Balls, bring some Ultra Balls. Hopefully that helps you guys out, because I've wasted so many Pokeballs on him. There we go. First Great Ball gets him. Definitely worth throwing the Great Ball. Let's go ahead and see. Added to the Dex. Beautiful. Love to see it. Let's check the stats. Docile nature. 22 attack and 22 speed. That's super decent. Super, super, super decent. We have the Choice Band for him as well. But I got beat up there. I'm actually going to go ahead and go heal really quick. I need to pick up some revives as well for the possible gym fight. There's a lot of stuff that I want to switch around. So I'm going to go to the shop really quick, heal up, go to the shop, pick up a couple of things. I don't need any of that. What I do need is, I might just do, yeah, I have over 1 million Pokeyen. There's no reason why I shouldn't have that amount of Great Balls on me. I'm going to go 49 Great Balls to put me at 50 total. Do I have any super potions? No super potions. Do I have any hyper potions? I assume that I do have some. A couple escape ropes for emergencies. Do they have any? They have no revives here. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. I wish I could go ahead and buy some revives, but not the worst thing in the world. Okay, that should be good. I'm just going to go ahead and head back north and try to grind that spot a little more, I think. I might also just start killing like wild Pokemon, like Sandiles and stuff I encounter, but the problem is I want to catch everything in that location is the main issue. Like everything in that spot is good. Like whether I encounter Scraggy, Darumaka, Sandile, I think those are literally the 3 encounters in that location. And they're all such incredible Pokemon, so it's really, yeah, it's hard to gain XP when you want to catch everything. But I guess I think you do actually gain some XP in this game. It's similar to Gen. I think they added that mechanic in Gen 5, where if you catch the Pokemon, you actually do gain XP, which is super, super huge, but definitely takes a lot longer. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and grind some more Pokemon in this location. Ooh, that's our first Scraggy encounter. That's very cool. I don't know. I haven't seen them in this area yet, which is really cool. I should be able to Leaf Tornado it and it not die, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah, I just really don't want to risk it. Scraggy is actually a pretty tanky Pokemon, or at least Strafty is. Strafty has like 115 base defense and special defense. It's like a very tanky Pokemon, which is why I love setting up Dragon Dance on it. It's a really cool Pokemon, dude. I love Strafty. It's always one of my favorites. Is that a 95% accurate tackle, or was that because of he sand attacked me or something? I think he sand attacked me. Yep, sand attack. Gotcha. He's still sand attacking me, although I should be good. I believe I can tackle him one more time and he shouldn't die. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I should just be able to Pokeball or him or Great Ball him. Should be a pretty easy catch from here. Let's go ahead and see. Beautiful. There we go. Scraggy is caught. Added to the Pokedex. Let's go ahead and check those IVs. Careful nature, not bad. Pretty bad IVs though, but that's totally good. We're going to Survivor to level 22. Which is actually pretty nice in this location. I've been tempted to lead with Rhyhorn and just bulldoze the... Yep, exactly. For this reason, for these natural hordes of Darumaka, it'd be great XP for my Rhyhorn. And I could maybe put an XP share on my Magikarp and level up that way, but... I don't know, just an option if I do want to do some XP training or leveling here. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But this video should actually end up being a longer episode, because I do want to... I want to try to beat the gym in this episode, but I have a lot of grinding to do in this location, so we'll see how it goes. But I don't know, I set out those 2 goals. I thought this was going to be the secondary goal, but this kind of ended up being the main goal, I guess, of this episode, or at least a means to the end of the main goal, which is obviously completing the gym. So we'll see how things go. I almost want to deliver on that promise and defeat the Castelia City gym in this episode for you guys. We'll see how that goes, though. You know, things could always change. Let's go ahead and catch this Scraggy first things first. All right, here we go. Our second strategy caught. Lonely Nature is good. Not the best IVs. That's totally okay. My Servine keeps taking a beating in this location. I might want to just level it up first before catching Pokemon, but I don't know. I think it's worth. I'm going to go ahead and keep catching. We're also at 2,809 encounters. It's really cool to see that encounter growing up. Dude, I can't wait for the day that I eventually one day get a shiny on this account. I think that'll be so cool. I don't know why. I'm very, very interested in that. I'm actually going to go ahead and check to see if Leaf Tornado kills. And that'll just let me know in the future if I can Leaf Tornado and catch it. Perfect. Leaf Tornado actually brings it to the perfect amount of HP, so now I know that. It's good to limit tests like that. Like after you've caught a couple, like you're like, I don't need to catch this strategy. If this OKOs, it's okay. It's just nice to kind of check and limit test your Pokemon and see those damage ranges. It's really difficult to see damage ranges or guesstimate damage ranges throughout the storyline because you're constantly changing stats and facing different enemies and stuff like that. Where in PvP, it's always a lot more static and you can kind of memorize calculations a lot more. It's actually really, really difficult to have those damage calculations in your head on the fly. But anyways, I should be able to catch this strategy pretty easily, and I'll see you guys with the IVs. There we go. Strategy is caught. Show me a good nature. Jolly Nature is really good. Wow, this is a sick strategy. This is actually it. This is the one that I want. 20 attack, 20 speed, Jolly. This is absolutely good enough for storyline. I'm very happy with that strategy. Yeah, I'm going to teleport back to the PC, heal up really quick, and introduce that strategy into my party. Okay, unfortunately for the time being, I think I am actually switching out Ghastly for the strategy. Unfortunately, apologies to the Gengar lovers out there, but it's not my favorite type Pokemon, and I love strategy. So he does have a not great move pool. Feint Attack is his best move, I think, by far. Lokek is not great. Facade's, actually, I don't know, actually his move pool's not bad. Having Sand Attack in storyline for utility is honestly not horrible to cheese the opponents. Feint Attack is fine. Facade's quite good, but not Stab. Lokek is not great. I would love to have him have a better fighting type move. Let's go ahead and check when he learns a new one. Lokek at 16. Beat Up could be really good. I'm really interested to try Beat Up throughout the storyline. That could be really, really cool. Brick Break at 32. Crunch at 400 at 44. Those will be the two huge levels. Those are two huge moves. Crunch and High Jump Kick will really make him an absolute monster. So I guess for now, do I want to go train my strategies on level 16? Do I want to go like XP share train a little bit, or do I want to just go to the gym and try it out? It doesn't have Moxie yet. Actually, I wonder if I'll need to ability pill it. That would kind of suck. That might be the case, which would really suck. Might be worth it. I'm actually gonna go do that. Yeah, it's really expensive, but if it has Shedskin / Moxie, that means that it won't. I have to ability pill it. Even if it evolves into Scrafty, it won't change abilities. For example, I have to get an ability pill, and like I am gonna overpay for it a little. So ability pills actually cost 35k. I'm gonna overpay for it a little bit for convenience and not having to run back. Not have to run back to the daycare, which is. You pay for convenience a lot of the times, and that's okay. That happens. I'm going to go ahead and ability pill that. Unfortunately, it might have actually been better to either just buy. It definitely would have been better to buy a strategy off the GTL, but I really like the idea of this playthrough being somewhat Iron Man mode and somewhat self-sufficient in certain ways. I pick and choose. I think that's fun. I think that adds a certain element to it for whatever reason. I don't know. I really enjoyed that. That's like, single-player Pokemon. Pokemon's usually a single-player game for a lot of reasons. I think it's cool to at least introduce that a little bit. The question is whether I want to go train it in the wild a little bit, or do I want to just go straight run into the gym. I think I'm actually just going to go straight run into the gym with it. At least try that. We can battle through some of the dudes, through some of the pre-gym leader trainers. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. I'm going to put an XP share on Scrafty, I believe, for the time being. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and lead with Meowth for the time being. We're going to fake out Payday lead with Meowth. And then jump into a secondary Pokemon, maybe Scrafty if possible. Jumping into Scrafty would be super nice to be able to like finish off a Pokemon, get that first Moxie proc, and then really start to sweep. So we're going to go for that. We'll see how that goes, but we're going to proc all of these buttons and work our way further and further through this gym. Okay, we press all the buttons, unlocked this little honey thing to push through. There's no animation in this game for pushing through the honey, which is funny, but in the normal games, there's like this really like weird sticky animation. It's very funny. Let's go ahead and go through it. Get this. There should be a trainer we have to battle here. Actually, how do I unlock? I assume I have to go over here. Yeah, I assume I have to go over here to the very bottom left, top left part, and we'll click that button really quick. I'm assuming there's most likely going to be a trainer up here as soon as I press this button, but maybe I'm wrong. I should light that up. It doesn't actually look like it. I think there's just a trainer here. Yeah, no trainer here. Okay, just a trainer up here. Easy peasy. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna click on this button, and yep, this guy's gonna run to me. That's totally fine. Should be a pretty easy fight. Let's go ahead and see how it goes. Okay, so Waddle with Air Balloon once again fighting the Meowth. I'm just gonna go for Fake Out. Should be pretty simple. Fake Out into Payday and get off some decent damage and, you know, earn some extra money. Fake Out into Payday into Cut is kind of the routine. We get a good nice crit. That should put him really low. Yeah, Cut should be able to finish him off here. I should be able to live this really easily, yeah. Actually, honestly, not that easily, but I'm able to live that. Take out the Sawaddle. Let's see if he has a second Sawaddle or a Dwebble or what his next Pokemon is. If he has Dwebble, I'd be surprised if he didn't switch. Okay, just Venipede. Gotcha. I'm just gonna go for a Cut here, I believe. Get some nice chip off. Get the Poison Point. Honestly, that's fine. I'll probably have to go heal after every single one of these little battles anyway. Here I might be able to switch into Scraggy. I'm trying to think if there's any issue with this. I think I'm just going to go Scraggy and try to pick up a KO. I don't know if he'll be strong enough yet. I just go for Feint Attack with Stab. He's faster than me, which really sucks, but he actually doesn't do that much damage to me. I get Poison Pointed, which also sucks. He's gotten like every Poison Point proc in the world. I think it's like a 30% chance for Poison Point to proc. So a little unfortunate. I should be able to live here. Should be able to... Oh, he crits. Okay, but I still just barely live. Wow, Scraggy's tanky, dude. This Pokemon is 70 special defense, 70 defense for a low-level mon like this. That is quite solid. So there we go. We defeat that dude. Man, the tankiness of Scraggy really pays off. We're going to go heal up really quick and get back right here in a sec. Okay, here we are ready to take on the gym leader finally for this episode. I did actually end up putting leftovers on Scraggy instead of the XP share for this fight. So I have Silt Starf on Meowth to lead out with Fake Out Payday, Rhyhorn with Choice Band, Magikarp with XP share, Miracle Seed on the Servine, leftovers on the Scraggy, and then Abra with no item. I'm not sure if I should put anything on Abra. I don't think it matters that much here. Just because literally it's just a sacrifice switch. Magikarp and Abra will both actually be sacrifice switches. Let's move them down there together to be able to get in a safe switch. Let's go ahead and jump into this battle. I don't remember what Pokemon this guy has, so let's go ahead and see. Dwebble is a rough start, obviously, since I'm leading Meowth to Fake Out Payday. It has 4 Pokemon as well. I really wish I had something with more setup here. I guess the only real Pokemon I have with setup here is Servine with Growth. That might be important. That might actually be really important for this strategy. So I'm actually not going to Payday here, which seems kind of weird. But I think I'm actually going to go straight into a sacrifice swap. Get the very small chip damage with Fake Out. Straight up sacrifice switch into Abra. Bring in Servine. Set up Leech Seed and start trying to Growth. And let's see if I can get something going with this. I think this Servine is going to be really important to my victory. He's going to withdraw. So I don't know if Leech Seed is actually going to work here, unfortunately. I think it might just... Yeah, it might be not very... Yeah, that's unfortunate. But it's kind of what I expected. Now the question becomes, this is going to do a decent amount of damage to me. I think I have to switch. Do I switch it to my next sacrifice switch, or do I go into something else is the question. Do I really have to sacrifice switch, you know, this much is what sucks. I think I do. I think it's just better to go ahead and use them. I could have gone into Meowth, I guess. Honestly, getting damage on Meowth here wouldn't have been horrible, but it's just better to keep it full HP. I'll use sacrifice switches while I can. I think I should use them first. I think it's better to go ahead and use them first. I'm going to go ahead and Meowth here and go for the Fake Out Payday. If he switches back into Dwebble, it would kind of stink. He doesn't, thankfully. It's actually really good. Get the flinch off. Should be able to Payday. It's going to bummer if it shouldn't one-shot me, but it oh, it actually one-shots me. Man, I know this person's Leavanny is a bit brutal. Okay, I need to do enough damage with something. I guess Rhyhorn throw up a Smackdown. I need to be able to do enough damage with something. Smackdown, Choice Band, Rhyhorn. Just live. Okay, we avoid a Razor Leaf. That's actually huge. I need to be able to do enough damage on something to be able to bring in Scraggy. Citrus Berry as well. It's brutal. To be able to bring in Scraggy and get a Moxie proc by taking out a Pokemon. It's going to be super important here. It actually one-shots the Rhyhorn through its defense. Wow, through 95 defense. This Leavanny is an absolute monster. Literal absolute monster. I don't remember if this thing is... is it Grass Bug? Similar to Sawaddle. I think it is, which is actually just really difficult for my team to deal with, unfortunately. I think I have to go Servine first. Which is kind of crazy. Maybe this is wrong. I think I just go Servine and go for a tackle, which sucks. It sucks. Hopefully this doesn't one-shot me. It crits. Wow, that's actually so unlucky. Oh, that crit at the perfect time. PokeMMO AI, you've truly done it again. I mean, I just go for feint attack and I never KO here. That's it. I mean, that's my first attempt on the gym leader, and it wasn't close. It wasn't even close. I lost all of my Pokemon. I didn't take out a single one of his. That was brutal. That crit on Servine was really, really poor luck. The Dwebble lead was really poor luck. Yeah, I just need to be stronger. Like, there's nothing I can do there. I don't see myself winning that fight. I think I just have to go train. That was a brutalization. Okay, well, I guess for the time being, I'm just going to be sitting here grinding, getting all the levels up all around on my Pokemon. So my Meowth starting at 19, Rhyhorn at 18, Scraggy at 16, Servine at 22, Magikarp at 14, and Abra at 7. I'm going to grind here for a while, and I'll just see you guys in a bit. I want to be able to complete this episode and defeat this gym, hopefully before around 40 minutes on this video, but it's not looking hopeful. We'll see how it goes. Okay, during a bit of the grinding, we did get a 1x31 strategy, which is pretty cool. It's not, the craziest thing in the world, but it's a little bit of Pokeyen, to sell this off later and add it to the stack. It's 1x31, 26 HP, and then 30 speed, so honestly, it has a lot of other stats going for it. Just a pretty cool catch. Okay, I'm going to be implementing a little bit of the Horde strategy that I was talking about before into my playstyle at the moment. So I do have my Sweet Scent Ursaring that I can't use because it's too high level, but I can Sweet Scent with it. So I'm actually leaving my Meowth out of my party for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and get into some Darmaka Hordes and get my encounters up, as well as bulldozing through them with an XP share on my Scraggy to gain some more XP a little faster and more efficiently. Even though I have to run, from the PC all the way up here, and even take some hits from these guys since my dude is so slow, I think it's going to end up being worth it. But we'll see how it goes. I at least wanted to go ahead and test it. Let's see how much XP I gain from this first horde. So we bulldoze them all, should be able to one-shot them all as we do. It looks like we gain around 243 XP, which I think we gain around like 80 XP normally per single encounter. Yeah, around 100 XP. So I'm not quite sure if it's faster, but it's not bad. 240 XP on each Pokemon also is quite nice. We're gaining basically double the XP per Pokemon, more than double, like 140 more. It's pretty solid, pretty nice. We'll see how this goes. I'm at least gonna try this for a little bit with like my at least my one inventory of Sweet Scents, and we'll just see how it goes. Another small benefit to training in this spot specifically is that I'm actually gaining attack EVs off of my horde as my Rhyhorn goes down. Very funny. But I'm actually getting attack EVs on my Scraggy, which is super nice. I don't know if I have another Pokemon with an AoE move, so this puts me in a super awkward position. Selected adjacent. Let's go ahead and see. I think I don't have any other AoE moves. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a difficult time here. But that's totally okay. We should be mostly fine. I'm actually going to Magikarp first and tackle them. Magikarp is level 15, so now it has tackle, which is something. So I should be able to come in, tackle him, lower him a little bit. I want to get one of them in range for Scraggy to come in, get a Moxie proc, and be able to sweep through them all in one shot. That's the ideal goal, but this will be a long and boring fight, so let's not sit through this. This grinding portion is also super awkward because I'm just like not quite at the point where I can travel between regions fluently. I could technically slash unstuck, go back to my home city in this region, go back to Kanto, go do like one horde in Kanto and get all my Pokemon to a much higher level 27 at least. The issue being is there's a risk of overleveling my Pokemon, which would suck. But the main thing is just ability to be able to travel to and from the regions. I believe I need my 4th gym badge to be able to use the dock here and transfer between regions, even though I am in the city with the pier and with the dock of transportation in this region. I think I'm still not quite able to use it. I'm going to go to Servine and try to get some damage off. I think Leaf Tornado is actually going to do more. We couched this earlier. Oh, Leaf Tornado is actually, yeah. Leaf Tornado will actually do more to them, even though it's not very effective. So definitely still worth using with the bonus of Stab. But yeah, this is just maybe one of the most awkward stages of training that this account will see during this point in the story, especially because we're not quite able to travel to regions. Yeah, I just have to kind of brainlessly do a lot of slow grinding in this awkward location. All right, we were able to sweep through that rest of that horde with Scraggy and get some serious XP on him, and the power of Moxie really showed in this battle. Him getting all the Moxie procs, it shows me promise. It shows me that we actually can take down the Bug Gym if I rely on Scraggy. I think Scraggy, it's crazy that I caught him and everything. Scraggy is actually probably going to be the most important piece on taking out this upcoming gym, which is crazy. It might be really good to get like an X attack or something of the sort. Some sort of healing item or, you know, setup item that I can use. I think I have X accuracies. It might be worth to get an X attack or maybe an X speed. It might be worth to get some X items. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any available in this local shop, though, is honestly the biggest issue. But I'm gonna keep going back to train. I'm gonna train my Scraggy up to level 20 or 22, and then give this gym another try. Okay, I've been brainstorming, and I have an idea that will absolutely, for sure, allow me to defeat the bug gym. Now, my Scraggy is around level 19, almost 20, so he's probably almost powerful enough to get there, but there's something that I want to implement that could be useful for literally the rest of this entire run to such a crazy extent that it's worth doing now. And my plan is to give him Dragon Dance. So setup moves are so powerful. Dragon Dance is one of the most powerful ones for Scraggy/Grafty, but he gets it through TM, so there's no reason to not go ahead and try to get it on him immediately. The issue being, I've already checked this, there's actually no Dragon Dance TMs currently on the GTL. So I'm going to have to do something that all MMO players fear. I'm going to go to trade chat, and I'm going to be offering to buy a Dragon Dance TM, 35k. So normally a Dragon Dance TM would cost 30k within a mall or a shop, so I'm kind of giving people an incentive to earn a free 5k just by going to buy the TM and coming to my location to sell it to me. It's a perfect example of kind of availability, ability, and just how far you are into the game to make free money. So I'm basically just offering someone some free money to give me a huge advantage, and it's worth it to me. It's worth very much to me to spend that extra 5k to someone who has that, you know, availability. Often TMs are marked up on the GTL for that reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer that, and I'm gonna say, please come to me, Castelia City Channel 5. And I'm going to copy and paste this message until someone comes through, and I'll see you guys when that happens. I think this is a really funny example of using the MMO aspect of PokeMMO, a Pokemon MMO game, to your advantage, and really making something, you really need to take every advantage you can throughout this game and throughout the storyline, because it is a brutal game. The AI in PokeMMO is a truly brutal mistress. I'll see you guys once I get a response. Alright, not gonna lie, I ended up playing into my YouTuber privilege a little bit, but I guess this was something that anyone could have done. I hit up my Discord and I asked if anyone wanted to come through and get me a Dragon Dance TM for 35k. So here we are, trading this player. Thank you so much to Leerdasol for coming through with that. I really appreciate it. There we go, Dragon Dance TM. Now we can go ahead and teach it to our Scraggy. That's gonna help us so much throughout the storyline. That's just incredible. I think I'm just gonna remove Sand Attack for it. That should be totally fine, but that's awesome. Let me go ahead and whisper him a thank you so very much. That's awesome. That's sick. Okay, so now we should be good from this point on to... Actually, I'm going to get my Scraggy to level 20 really quick, just level 20. And then from there on, we will go take on the gym. We should be able to sweep it for good this time. I believe in us. But yeah, if you want to hit up players and maybe get some help or get some advice, check out my Discord. It's a really cool community, a lot of really helpful people in there, and everyone's just trying to learn and grow alongside each other. I think it's awesome. So yeah, hit that up. Make sure to join that. The link is always in the below in every description of every video. Alright, there we are. We actually got our Scraggy to level 21, which is pretty sick. Just get some extra stats on it. Got it up to 53 attack EVs, which is actually pretty sick. And I think I'm ready. I think this thing is super ready. I'm ready to go heal up and then just go head over to the gym. I do want to replace my Meowth back in for the Ursaring, because the Ursaring's not going to be able to do anything during this fight. I might actually even get rid of my Abra, I guess, for the time being, and put in another Pokemon that could at least do something. I think that's going to be... I need as much as I can possibly get and have for this gym. I think that'll actually be just super important. So let's look through. I think I'm just going to be throwing in maybe the Snubbull or something, or do I ever go a second Scraggy here? No, they don't have Moxie. It's probably not worth. This thing does have a fire type move, but it's level 15 and has Hustle, which is hilarious. Actually, having an Intimidate Pokemon may be my best option. Huh, that might be it. Yeah, I might go with that. I might go for any sort. Let me look through my Intimidate Pokemon really quick. I don't remember if Snubbull has Intimidate or not. Oh, I have a level 26 Gyarados that I could actually use. Now that is tempting. That's something. That might be it. I'm going to go ahead and grab this over, I guess, my current Magikarp. Move this over back to box 4 for the time being, because I do want to pick this back up. Definitely. So this is a Pokemon I want to pick back up. And I think this is it. Let's get rid of the Aber, maybe. Or it's not bad to have a Suicide Switch, I guess, but I'd rather just have a Pokemon I could use. This thing doesn't have Intimidate, right? It says Runaway. Let's just bring a Sandile. Yeah, let's just bring a Sandile with... Let's make sure we move this into a proper spot so we don't forget about it. Let's move this over to box 4. There we go. Okay, so this is our team. I want to be better about cutting stuff like that, having more quality content. I feel like I'm wasting too much of your guys' time with some of this these rambles. I really want to hear your guys' opinions in the comments below. I think future episodes will really start to cut down on rambles and droneness and be really more oriented towards fast-paced, quick cut content. Let's go ahead and put. Let's go head back to the gym, put items all of our Pokemon appropriately, and kick his butt. Alright, so here we are ready for the fight, and I'm going to explain my strategy of battle. So first things first, we are still going to be leading with Fake Out, Payday, Meowth, which will be really important for setting up, hopefully, a kill for our Scraggy. Letting our Scraggy get Dragon Danced up, be able to get a Moxie proc, and have leftovers is going to be super important. This item choice was actually super interesting, and I thought about it for a while. So I considered Lumberry versus leftovers for a decent period of time. My reasoning with leftovers being that if I get poisoned by the poison touch Pokemon like Venipede and such, I'm actually going to be doing a lot more damage with Facade, and it's probably going to be easier to throw up a Hyper Potion and heal my Scraggy to full, especially with the buffs, than it is to go ahead and use a Lumberry and not have the regeneration that turn. I think going with this option is actually going to be a lot better, especially long term, but not too long term. It's obviously Toxic will continue to chip me down more and more. I think this is going to be the best. I think Leftovers is better, especially having Facade to do double damage is going to be, I think it'll be huge. I think having Facade at 140 damage, like if I get poisoned, it might actually be a beneficial thing, so we'll see how that goes. And then I ended up going Leftovers on Gyarados as my kind of Intimidate switch out to just give it more sustain and be able to intimidate more Pokemon and tank more hits. Sandile gets Quick Claw, which is another Intimidate switch out to be able to maybe get a Scary Face off or a Sand Tomb off with the Quick Claw, and maybe do some chip damage or just disable my opponent's Pokemon to some extent. But yeah, that's my general strategy. This entire battle is really riding on Scraggy, so I'm really hoping for no crits on him. That'll be super important. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's go. Round 2. It is only the second attempt on this gym leader, so honestly, it could be a lot worse. He leads with Swadloon this time, which is quite good for me. I'm going to go for the Fake Out Payday combo. Let's go ahead and Fake Out Payday and then jump into Scraggy. Decent damage from the Fake Out, putting it at doing around 20% damage. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and Payday. Check the damage here. Doing around another 20%. Super solid. He's going to cut me down a lot here. Now the question is, do I want to save my Meowth for later? And I think I definitely do. I think here I'm actually going to swap into either Sandile or Gyarados. Look for an Intimidate proc, maybe back and forth. I'm going to go Sandile first. I think what I'm going to do is swap. This first battle is going to matter a ton because I want to be able to set up a decent amount of Dragon Dances on Scraggy if possible. What I'm a little scared about, okay, that's perfect actually. Him OTOing my Sandile is actually super solid. So now I could come in on Scrafty and start setting up Dragon Dances, and hopefully he switches out, which I was a little scared about. I did think about that, and I was definitely a little scared about that. I should be able to live any attack he throws out at least once. I'm just going to go for a second Dragon Dance. I'm not sure how many Dragon Dance I'm going to need here. Wow, that did do a lot of damage though. That's actually really scary. That's actually terrifying. Oh man, that might actually be worst case scenario. So he's going to be able to do more than 50% of my damage, or 50% of my HP, I guess, right? So, wow, this first attempt might already be lost, which would really suck. I think I just have to Fresh Water and hope he uses a different move, like a weaker move, or does less damage to me, or misses some sort of move. Goes for Bug Bite again. Let's see if he... Okay, he low rolls. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. He low rolls a little bit. That's actually perfect. I should be good to just go for Feint Attack here. I don't think I'll one-shot this. I might have to hit it, but I should be able to now. Wow, I actually can't 2-hit KO this thing? You are kidding. Wow. I mean, I'm just going to Hyper Potion. This battle is brutal, dude. Even with all of the preparation I put into this, I'm still going to have a really hard time. Okay, he Struggle Bugs. My special attack falls. That's totally okay. Him Struggle Bugging there is really good for me. Okay. I proc his Citrus Berry. Oh, man. I should be able to kill him out here. This fight is literally brutal. Okay, I should be safe to go ahead and throw up the Fan Attack here and finish off his Leavanny, but wow. Get a Moxie proc. That's so important. I'm double Dragon Danced up. So now I'm +3 attack, +2 speed, -1 special attack. Dude, why was that Leavanny such a monster? Like, this fight is actually so hard. I'm truly in shock at how difficult this gym process has been. I do have one Revival Herb, which is super nice. I really want to be able to heal my Pokemon here for a little bit. The issue is I don't want to have to use a... I think I just Energy Root, 100%. Energy Root heals 50, or heals 200. I don't want to have to use like a Max Potion here. Actually, Hyper Potion heals 120. I'll just use a Hyper Potion, I think. I'd rather save the Root. Yeah, I'm going to Hyper Potion here. This Dwebble shouldn't be doing like too much insane damage to me. Let's go ahead and check it. I think it's worth... Yep, there we go. It's worth to play it safe. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with that play. So I think from this point onward, I should be able to sweep through. So we actually would have one-shot the Dwebble, but it's a Sturdy. Actually, we crit, so actually that might have actually been really important. This is fine, though. We're in a really good state. He crits me. It should be fine, though. Yes, we're getting all these special attack drops. Thankfully, it doesn't matter at all. The rest of this battle should be dealt with. But even this was such a tight battle. I cannot believe the power level of Leavanny. That was literally truly shocking. What's his last Pokemon? I wonder if he'll switch into it here or go into Swadloon. Go ahead and show me. Whirlipede. This thing could poison me. I'm not too worried about this thing killing me, and even if it does... Yup, there's the poison point. I kind of expected it at some point. But now I can Facade for more damage, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't do enough damage to KO me. I should be totally fine. Worst come to worst, my leftover Pokemon should be able to sweep through the last Swadloon. Worst case scenario. But now I can actually click Facade. I almost wish I would have gotten poisoned earlier in the game or in the fight, because it would have been much more beneficial to me. Getting poisoned this late is a little funny. Man, this fight was so awkward, so brutal. It was truly difficult. That Leavanny was truly difficult for me to take down. I need to just be gaining more XP. The fact that my Pokemon are so underleveled at this stage in PokeMMO, you can't do that. You got to respect the trainers. But there we are. Oh, what a relief. That is insane how difficult just the third gym leader was in Unova. Alright, I have to put in some serious time to do some XP training. But there we go. There's our third gym badge. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the animation. You lost. Dang right you did. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Perfect. What an incredible triumph of this episode. What a really long episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like this video if you really enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe for more PokeMMO content. That is going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys check out episode 6, the next episode of Road to PokeMMO, where we continue to progress through the storyline, progress through the game, just as any main account should in 2022 when playing PokeMMO. So thank you all so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe for future content. Check out all the playlist links below if you want to see more PokeMMO content, all different kinds, PvP, money making, you know, etc., creative kind of content, you know, whatever you want to see. Consider joining my Discord, which has over 1,000 members. Really cool community. Happy to be a part of it. And then finally, consider becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month. If you want to go above and beyond and support my content, it means the world. I do YouTube full time, so all of the financial support and love I get from that really encourages me to make more videos, make higher quality content, and make more content. So thank you all so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys later.